Good afternoon, traders. It is Wednesday, March 18, 2015, and U.S. stock market is closed. Yesterday I predicted on the close that the Dow was going to go down because it had bumped its head over here on the red line and it pulled back. Well, I was feeling very smug through at least half the day because that's exactly what the Dow did. In fact, when it got down here, I'm kind of rehearsing my daily video, and I was going to explain that, it seems to have found a bottom down here, and it would probably move higher and eventually even get up to our top red line. Well, then Janet Yellen starts yelling. I just hate that when this woman has to talk while the markets are open, but that's what she did. And I don't have the text of the speech. Basically, it's being interpreted. However, the much feared quantitative easing is going to be delayed just a little. At least that's the way they interpreted this. And kaboom, the Dow takes off and ends up putting in a range in excess of 400 points today and ends up closing up 227 points. This single 15-minute bar was over 300 points. I mean, that's pretty unbelievable. So, what does it all mean? Well, the thing is, you got to understand that if we had possibly different circumstances, Janet Yellen couldn't move this market if her life depended on it. The thing is, I keep saying, is that this is a bull market. It wants to go up, so it's going to look for excuses to go up. And when it's down in this area down here, this lower red line, this is stock prices are rather severely depressed down here. You really can't go wrong buying down here because it's going to want to go up. And of course, it wanted to go up here. This is a bull market, and Yellen speaks and it gets interpreted a certain way, and the market just screams. And this is kind of be expected. Now, I'm going to tell you, personally, I don't like trading news. I do not like it. It can be quite unpredictable. I mean, under some circumstances, you can get up here and then people start thinking a little more about it and suddenly the thing reverses. But this is not going to reverse. This isn't going to reverse because this is a bull market on steroids, something I keep saying. Anyway, we had a decent day, obviously. Because of this slide at the beginning of the day, we did not do real well with our exits. We ended up closing out negative $623. Pretty small change, but still we were slightly negative on our closed out positions today. But what we bought today on this was pretty extraordinary. And by the way, we were buying as this market was sliding down right here, and that's because, again, stock prices are really depressed in this area. So we were buying going down, then we bought a fair amount on the way up, and we are presently holding over $10,000 in open trade equity going into tomorrow. So that looks real good. And I'll show you a couple of those really good trades in just a second. I just want to, before I leave this chart on the Dow, I wanted to tighten that up a little so you can kind of see, let's see, can we make this? There we go. Okay, now you can kind of see the whole action. This was the previous all-time Dow highs, and then we came down and we bounced a couple times off the lower red line, and then today we screamed, didn't even hesitate at all at the mid-red line and got up about halfway between the mid-red line and the top line, which would be record highs for the Dow. So, it's hard to say what's going to happen tomorrow. We definitely could get a little pullback tomorrow. It's not going to be a big pullback. If there is a pullback there, we may just go sideways. We could even conceivably challenge that top red line. It wouldn't. Anything's possible with a market that puts in a range of over 400 points as it did today. So this was a wild day. I'll show you a couple of the trades we had. This was a really good one in EMES. That's Emerge Energy, and it's interesting because we got into this early in the day. The Dow was going down when we got into this. It kept climbing and climbing and climbing, and I did not like this pullback at the end, but we're still holding over $3,000 in Emerge Energy System. We had 4,500 or something up there, but again, this is just moving totally opposite of the Dow. We had our best money in this before Yellen even opened her mouth today, but and then it seemed to fall off a little bit following that announcement, but it didn't fall off too much. As I say, we have $3,000 in Emerge. Let's take a look at another one, and this is a stock that nobody talks about. I put this in our portfolio a while ago, and it's been really a solid performer. It's WLB. That's Westmoreland Coal Company, and it's been good. It's been really good. Another energy stock. We bought this earlier today while the Dow was falling, and it didn't do too much at first, but then we had a very nice move up at the end of the day. It seemed to respond favorably to Yellen's comments, so who knows what's going on there. Anyway, we have over $3,000 in open trade equity in Westmoreland Coal. Anyway, great day. It's going to be really interesting tomorrow. This is Trader Bob signing off. I'll see you tomorrow on Thursday.